There are nations that need it more than others, and India is most definitely going to be one of the biggest beneficiaries.
Yeah, we actually just launched this morning a paid plan in India, just for India. So it's a much cheaper plan, but it gives Indian users a lot of access to ChatGPT, like 10x more access than you get as a free user.
Nice.
But a heavily discounted plan because we're trying to bring as much of the benefit as AI to people in India as we can.
So how much do you think that's going to unlock a latent talent base? Because you start in India, you think globally, there's talent everywhere.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is latent. It can't get into a great school. It can't get into a great ecosystem. AI is going to be an incredible leveler of that, starting with coding. Mm-hmm. So is that part of the motivation of going in with a lower price point in India?
Yeah, there's talent everywhere, and there's also like hustle and urgency. Yeah. So yeah, we want to bring as much AI as we can. And we've got limits on GPUs and all of this. We have to pay for it one way or another, but we want to put this in the hands of as many people as we can. And so one of the interesting things about OpenAI, one of the things that's different about this company relative to anywhere I've ever worked, normally when you build products, you move things behind the paywall. So there's a product that starts out free, and then at some point you make it a paid feature to try and get people to pay, more money for whatever you're building. We go the opposite way at OpenAI. Stuff starts in our Pro or in Plus, and so you're paying, $20 a month for it. Our entire goal is to make that a free product because we want to give a more powerful product to more people because we think that makes the world a better place. So if you look at the progression of a lot of our things, deep research started out as a pro feature, and then we brought it to Plus, and now as a free user, you can do a bunch of deep research every month. So our goal is actually to just give the most powerful, make the most powerful product we can and give it to as many people as we can.
So you're probably in charge of balancing the need to create as many GPUs as possible, Stargate, and you need a massive amount of infrastructure, and that takes money. And then you want to balance that against, but we also want to put this in the hands of as many people as possible, as cheaply as possible. That's got to be incredible tension inside the building, trying to figure out how do you balance those two objectives.
Not so much tension, actually. You might be surprised because we have just a long-term belief. I have a long-term belief that this is going to be, we're not going to, the idea that we used to live our lives without AI helping us every day is going to feel crazy in a few years. And so if we're building a product that adds a ton of value to people's lives, we're going to put as much as we possibly can available for free. But there are always going to be things that are super heavily, computational and expensive for us that will be in a Plus plan or in a Pro plan. And if we do our job, if I do my job and the team continues to do their job, then those features are going to be super valuable. They're going to be ever more valuable, right? AI is only going to be able to do more for you.
Yeah.
And, while you're sleeping, rather than waiting, like ChatGPT today is a pretty reactive product. You go there, you ask a question, it can do things for you that would have been crazy 2 years ago, but you're still asking it first.
You're still having the prompt.
But you can definitely imagine a world where ChatGPT is much more proactive.
I think right now,
because of what it knows about you.
You prompt it to be proactive. It's actually proactive.
Totally. But
already.
Why not think 24 hours a day? You're asleep and it's thinking about what it can do for you, So there's just always more that we can do.